The following video is brought to you in part by the amazing Patreon producers you see before you. If you'd like to show your support, you can do so at patreon.com/616entertainment. Your support means the world to me, and I love you so much. Now let's get to it.
My name is Tony Meintanis, and you are watching Klueless Kombat.
Tony Meintanis, I'm going to present you 10 Mortal Kombat characters. You're going to tell me what their name is.
Yep.
You're going to tell me what their special moves are.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me how they fit into the story.
I did not prepare for this at all. Okay, he's wearing blue and he's got the ninja gear, so it's got to be Sub-Zero, but it doesn't look like how I remember Sub-Zero looking. Sub-Zero is ice-based. His special move it's called the Plane Zero.
Here is Sub-Zero! Now, Plane Zero!
Arnold Schwarzenegger murders him and then looks into the camera and says, "Here is Sub-Zero, now I'm Plane Zero." So his special move, he actually dies himself.
Oh.
Legitimately, he's one of the Ninja Clan dudes. They're elemental, and I think they're gods or something. I don't know. My gut is telling me that is Shredder. But it's not Shredder because that's not what this is. So I think that is, I feel like he's the main villain. No, the main villain is an old Chinese looking guy. I feel like he's the main villain of a separate, the second game maybe or something. Okay. And his name is Shao Kahn. But that might be the original villain. I don't know, I'm going to say that. That sounds right. That sounds like a Mortal Kombat name, so I'm going with it. He takes off his mask, and he's got another exactly the same smaller mask underneath it. But he throws his mask at you, and the mask, you get pulled into the void of the mask, and you become the mask, and then he picks the mask up and puts it back on.
How does he fit into the story?
He's the emperor of the outer realm, or whatever it's called. And, yeah, I don't know, something like that. Alright, that's smoke, because he's covered in smoke.
What's his special move?
He turns into smoke, and then you inhale him and get lung cancer. He was a Easter egg character in the background of a level, and then they just kind of added him in because it's really easy because he was a palette swap. All right, that's a special. That's another bonus character because Daft Punk wanted to be in Mortal Kombat. His special move it's called Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. He just punches you harder, better, faster, and stronger.
What's his fucking name?
Daft Punk guy. I don't know.
Okay, Kraft Punk.
Yeah, that is just Conan the Barbarian. That's it's clearly he's like Cyberpunk Conan is what I'm looking at right now.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, because he's kind of got there's some steel robot parts on his shoulders and head that aren't that's not hammered forged fucking armor. That's something out of a robot factory that he almost what was that the Horizon Zero Dawn style? He killed a robot raptor and then used its body to build his outfit. That is...
Something tells me you got this one.
That is Blind Joe. It turns out he's not actually blind. He just confuses people while saying he's blind, but he can see perfectly fine. And but he pulls that cloth off, and he's got laser vision, Cyclops.
Gotcha.
And he cuts you in half. That isn't that Sonya Blade? She's a cop with a bad attitude and everything to prove, and she knows karate, but I feel like she has a gun also. I was really hoping I was gonna do good, and I don't think I am. Do well. Superman does good. That is, she's not, they did a good job at not making this one very shapely.
She's pretty shapely.
This picture you'd expect when they're oh, it's a scantily clad broad, you'd expect them to be oh, and she's real sexy and thick, but they didn't do that here. They made her muscular and she clearly has powerful limbs, but they weren't the one chick from King of Fighters or whatever, Mai, who's super scantily clad in sort of a similar outfit. She's real thick. And it's how could
What's
she be fighting?
What's her name?
I don't know. Her name's Red Judy. Well, she's got those little ninja throwing stars on her thigh, so she probably throws those. She's probably from an all-female clan.
Ready for number 9.
Yes. Okay. That is Faye Reagan. She is not a member of the Mortal Kombat crew, as far as I know. She is a American Apparel model, which is why I know who she is. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Are you ready for the real number 9?
Yes. Okay, that is Cyborg.
Okay.
No, he's got to have a better name than that, right? I remember there was an African American fellow who was a cyborg, and that guy looks like he kind of looks like Soap from Modern Warfare. His name is Cyborg Man. Well, you know, every good tournament of champions needs a cyborg, and he doesn't really have a backstory. He just kind of shows up one day. That's Lady Sub-Zero.
But what's her name?
That's her name. No, it was like probably in like Mortal Kombat 8 or 9. They were like, oh, you know what we need to do is like, we're just gonna gender swap everybody for one game. She has all the powers and abilities of Sub-Zero. She's just as strong and capable as Sub-Zero is, but 70% of the pay. So.
Tony Meintanis, you have gone through the entire 10 combatants on Klueless Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
The current world champion is the artist formerly known as Mike Charles, who stands with a record of 5-5. And the artist is still the world champion, as you have walked away with a record of 4-6.
All right.
I thought for sure that you were going to at least tie him by knowing who the fuck Kano was.
Is that I thought the robot guy was black.
You're thinking of Jax.
Jax is not a robot.
He's not a robot?
Got metal arms.
He's got metal arms. That's not a robot?
Those are upgrades.
Okay,
to
well,
prosthetics.
all right, I don't know. My bad. My name is Tony Meintanis. You're watching Klueless Kombat, and I am clueless.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's an Eastbound bit.
Oh, okay. I've seen a couple episodes. The chick on that show has some big ones.
Dude, yeah.
Don't put that in that, please.